The one thing I can do with my life in this game show is that.
Googling the answer? Like, you wouldn't get the point there, buddy. If you would have had it correct on the dollar, there's no shot I'm giving you the point. What? We watch the VOD footage and you see like a white flash on his screen after the question gets asked. It's like, what?
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Grandmaster, the show where we test the StarCraft 2 knowledge of your favorite content creators and pro players in various disciplines to see who is the true Grandmaster. Game 1. Odd One Out. In Odd One Out, the contestants will see 4 StarCraft 2 related pictures and have to find something that 3 of them have in common, while 1 is the odd one out. Whoever buzzes in gets to guess. If it's wrong, they are banned from guessing for 10 seconds. First to 3 points wins. Alright, for round number 1, we have the Liberator, the Battlecruiser, the Adept, and the Ravager. Mr. Harstem.
All but the Adept can attack air, can damage air.
That is correct, actually.
That was
That was not the intended solution. The intended solution was all but the Battlecruisers are Legacy of the Void units.
Oh.
Oh, fancy.
But it is indeed correct. That is true.
You're mixing it up already? Okay.
Yeah, we're mixing them up already. Because we have Hardly Ellie, Hecate Ellie, Red Huset Ellie, I think, and whatever that is. Mr. Harstem.
All but Heartland have gold mineral patches on the map.
Do they? Yeah. I was going for the watchtowers, to be honest.
Ooh.
All right, that's a 2-0 lead for Mr. Harstem.
Not talking so big now, are we, Mr. Co-op?
Excuse me, I said I was gonna lose. I'm just fulfilling the prophecy.
Can't believe I invited Grant to style on him with current map pools.
Listen, man, let's go to Daybreak. I'll use the cannon rush spot on you, bro. Right by the minerals.
That was so sick. There was 2 pylons. How do you remember
It was so
that?
bad.
Oh, no.
I remember because at an MLG I did it to Hasselwabs.
Did you win?
Oh yeah, I won that game and then he crushed me in the next 2 games.
That's so sick.
Round number 3. We have the EMP round, the Purification Nova, the Yamato Cannon, and Feedback. 4 spells. And no, it's not that one is Terran. Oh, it's 2 Terran. I'm dumb. There's one that's a little bit different than the others. All of them can, of course, be used to weaken or kill opponents' units. But I'll give you a hint, there are more targets than just units. Mr. Harstem.
All but Feedback can target buildings. Can damage buildings or target buildings.
That is correct. Feedback cannot target buildings or damage buildings.
I gotta say, this game is way easier when you're watching it. As soon as you're actually doing it, it's just like, well, I guess my brain's turning off.
People don't understand how stressful it is when you're not seeing it.
Oh, yeah.
That is the first point for Mr. Harstem, winning round 1.
You earned it.
Very impressive.
This is.
You and your golden minerals.
Yeah, I was really happy with that. I knew it was something with the gold. I can't believe that wasn't the intended one. It was a watchtower. I had never figured that out. The gold? Oh, yeah.
I would like to show you round 4, to be honest, because it's actually a fun one. Because in round 4, we would have had Loco, Harstem, Mr. Grant, and Euthermal.
Oh, that's an easy one.
That's an easy one. Mr. Harstem.
All the giantgrantgames are good at the game. I think that one counts. What the hell?
No, that one doesn't count.
Yeah,
Mr.
no,
Grant,
give it to him. He gets the point.
Okay, I didn't see that coming, not gonna lie.
Oh, my.
Just to confuse Harstem, the last one he would have never gotten.
What? Not sure I get it.
Harstem.
All but the Swarm host are campaign exclusives.
That's not true.
You can't build a
Because
medic.
they- co-op.
Yeah,
Co-op,
but
bro.
2 of them are also in co-op.
Oh.
Mr. Grant?
All but the swarm host can heal.
That is correct.
Statman can heal? I didn't even know he was a playable character.
He's literally wearing like double medic suit, dude. Look at that.
I didn't see that.
He's too
Where
medic.
can you play Statman?
Campaign.
Can't like one campaign mission that's bad.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that. In Wings?
Yeah, it's near the end. You never got there.
No. I stopped at the last mission.
Well, right before the last mission, it splits and you have to pick one of 2 things, so you may have never done it.
Ah, okay, yeah. Otherwise, I would have known this one as well, probably.
Oh yeah, you would have instantly gotten it.
I would figure this one out. Yeah.
Game 2. Fact or falsehood. The contestants are giving a statement and they have to decide in secret if it's fact or falsehood. A game as straightforward as it goes. Whoever has the most points after 5 rounds wins. Our first statement is, the language of the Protoss is called Kalani. Is that true or false? Alright, we have an answer from Mr. Grant. From Mr. Grant? From Mr. Grant.
I feel like
I mean, it's a
knowing this type of
50-50.
stuff should lose you points. Maybe not points in this game, but points in real life.
Says the guy playing StarCraft 12 days, 12 hours a day.
Yeah, but at least I don't read the lore books. I'm happy with this.
I don't read the lore books. I just have a Discord channel where people talk about lore.
Yeah, you read it. So indirectly.
Well, I got to make sure no one's posting porn, okay? It's very important.
Yeah. Sure is a reason.
Alright, Mr. Grant, what did you say?
I don't remember. I think I said true. Yeah, I said true.
And Mr. Harstem?
I went for false.
And with that, Grant leads with 1-0 because it is true.
Oh, where's your gold minerals now, bud?
My man gets a tiny little minor point on the board. Immediately starts crap talking. And it's a question I'm pretty
1/3
sure
your
you
score.
even guessed because you didn't know. You know, I even had logic because I know they communicate through the Kala. And I thought it is ridiculous to communicate to something and then also name your language after it. So I was like, no shot.
Well, I mean, most countries that have a language name their language after themselves, right? Like the English name English after the English. Because the English speak
Yeah, so then it would
English.
just be Protoss, no?
Yeah, fair enough. It'd be like Protossi. But that sounds real sus, so we don't use it.
Grant gets destroyed by facts and logic. Get out of here, son.
Alright, let's jump into round number 2, which is a very interesting one. The Zelnaga Tower, which is the watchtower, might have 0 HP, but it still has 1 armor. Is that true or false? Mr. Harstem, we still need your answer. What did you guess?
True.
True.
Yeah.
And Mr. Grant?
I guessed false. I bet it has 2 armor.
Oh, sadly, it only has 1 armor, bringing you to 1-1.
Nice.
This is the worst game ever.
So, you know why I thought this was the case? Is because I somewhat recall there being destructible watchtowers at some point.
Really?
This might be
sounds so
fake
dumb.
news. I feel like this happened at some point. Or maybe it was exploding watchtowers. After a while, they just disappeared. I remember there was some weird things with watchtowers.
That sounds like way too interesting to be on a ladder map, though. We're not allowed to have interesting ladder maps.
Why not? No,
It's the law.
I mean, I agree with Grant here. Ladder maps are very one-sided.
Okay, I agree. Often but I think watchtowers are terrible in general. I think watchtowers should be removed from the game.
Oh,
But
yeah,
this is
probably.
I could fill 5 hours talking about watchtowers and maps, so it might be best for us not to go into that, unless both of you have a lot of time.
All right, let's go to round number 3. Cyril was invited into the Finnish presidential palace for his accomplishments in esports. We have a guess from Mr. Harstem and from Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant,
I
you have
said
a hot take.
I said false, and I don't know if Finland has a president.
What?
Do they have a president? They seem like the type of people that would use a parliamentary system without a president because, you know, that's a silly way to do things. They're smart.
That's well, I didn't expect that type of logic, but Mr. Harstem, do they have a president?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh.
It is actually true. It was the traditional Independence Day reception in 2019.
They streamed it, I think.
Yeah, I remember it was something like that, but I thought it was going to be a twist and it was going to be like, no, it was the Prime Minister's office he got brought to.
Or like
that
the Queen or something. I thought it was the Queen, to be honest. I didn't actually read the question.
We even have handsome Cyril here.
Yeah, I remember seeing this. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It looks
remember a post on it too. I keep thinking hamster is going to be like really tricky, and I'm overthinking it.
Yeah. People often think that about hamster.
All right, we have match point for Mr. Harstem. If he gets this correct and Mr. Grant gets it wrong, he will win game 2 as well. So we go into round number 4, which is Mule, is short for Modern Utility Lunar Excavator. Is that true? Or is that false? It does stand for something. I can assure you that. Okay, Mr. Grant with an early guess. And Harstem, what did you guess?
I guessed false. Can I explain?
Yeah, sure.
So, you know there's this band called N.E.R.D, Nerd? There's like a rap group, I think. Like a hip-hop group. You don't know them? Why is it so quiet?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I was about to explain. I was hoping for some type of response. So, and I was thinking of them. And then I was thinking, I feel like their acronym means nothing. And then I thought, I think the mu also means nothing. And it's kind of like the word mu is just something that carries a lot. Like the word nerd is just a nerd. So my mind went there and I was like, I'm pretty sure that mu is nerd inspired.
No, it definitely stands for something. I literally said, I can assure you.
I wasn't listening anymore because I knew the answer.
Mr. Grant, what's your opinion on this?
Well, I actually ran StarCraft Jeopardy a couple years back, and this was a question on it. And there was a big debate on whether it should be called a lunar excavator because the moon is like the moon, you know, our moon, which is lunar. But yeah, it's lunar. I know lunar excavator is correct, so I kind of just assume the first 2 words are. So I went true.
Yeah, it would be very tricky to just change one word, and we know that I'm not tricky, so it's definitely not mobile utility lunar excavator, which
is
means
it serious?
Harstem wins the game 2.
Listen, lunar excavator is correct.
Mr. Jeopardy gets it wrong. Look at this guy. Had debates about whether the mule truly is excavating from the moon or not, and I just thought of a rap group.
Yeah, fair enough. See, I went in my head, I was like, you know what? Hamster's not going to be tricky. I keep trying to think he's going to be tricky, and then instantly. Yeah,
sometimes you just got to eat it, Grant.
Well, I'm eating pavement right now, getting destroyed.
Guesstimation. The contestants are met with a very difficult question, and they have to estimate the correct answer. Whoever is closer gets a point. Whoever has the most points after 5 rounds wins the game. Alright, how many different voice lines does the Banshee have? We are talking about all of the voice lines. How many could that be? All right, Mr. Grant, what is your guess?
I guess 16.
Any reason or just gut feeling?
16.
Perfect. Mr. Harstem.
12.
Any?
No, there's nothing
Okay,
here.
perfect. It actually is 40.
Wait.
40.
No. Oh.
Which
Wait.
means Grant gets a point.
Wait. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
40.
Oh, 40. I'm so sorry.
40.
I thought it was
afraid for a
14.
second
And I
you're
thought,
count to 40. I was like, does Grant need to figure out whether he's closer or not?
no, I thought he said 14. And I'm just like, wait, that's halfway in between. I just woke up, but I'm not that stupid. No, I just can't hear. It's fine.
I also wonder why you started counting so late, but then I figured you probably, when you went past 10, you had to find something else than your fingers.
Well, I'm not flexible enough for my toes, so it's very difficult.
All right, that is the lead for Grant. Let's go to question number 2, which might be very fortunate for him because it is, when was the first 3-mission pack of the Nova Co-ops mission packs released? And I want not just a year, but actually a date. Whoever's closer wins.
Why would you think I know that?
I don't know. I know Harstem doesn't know.
Oh.
That's your advantage. I know he doesn't know. So you might have known.
Okay.
Okay, we have an answer from Mr. Harstem, which actually isn't too far off. I'm
Ah,
surprised.
crap.
And an answer from Mr. Grant. That is very interesting.
What?
Mr.
No,
Grant,
you
what
can't
is
say
your-
that he's close and then I'm just interesting.
No. Your answers combined are very interesting. That's what I mean.
Grant is very pretty and Harstem looks unique. It's like great compliments there, buddy. Want to try again?
I should quit. Mr. Grant, what is your date? What did you say?
I said December 12th, 2016.
And Harstem said,
I said December 2015.
yeah, so you're exactly 1 year apart. That's what's interesting, not your answer. All right. It was released 29th of March 2016, which means Harstem is closer.
Didn't even
Ties
get
up
the year
score.
right and he stole it. What a rigged game.
It is rigged, indeed.
I knew it was around Legacy launch, but I thought Legacy launched in late 2015, so I was kind of in between there.
Yeah, I was the same logic, and I was like, no, there had to be a little bit of a buffer, right? You wouldn't just drop the thing right after. That'd be...
Oh, but they would, because they thought there was going to be many more of these after, but then they stopped.
Yeah, but Blizzard is so slow. Like, when have they ever made anything quickly?
I don't know.
Except this one time.
But yeah, that's actually kind of wild. I didn't even think about that. So they finished Legacy, and then 4 months after, they released 3 mission packs of Nova.
Yeah, probably why it wasn't very good.
No, it was 1 3-mission pack. It was 3 missions.
Oh, yeah, but still. Oh, wait, it wasn't good? What is the opinion in the non-professional scene?
It was super mid.
Super mid? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
The next question is about esports and is about the past and the present. So let's see how Mr. Grant does. How much prize money in US dollars did Maru make all time, according to Wikipedia? So all big tournaments are surely in there. And he definitely won a lot. But how much did he win?
USD, right?
USD. Of course, we have 2 YouTubers here who are definitely very disjointed from money. So let's see what they think. Mr. Harstem.
I thought 1,102,000.
Okay,
Oh, wow,
that
we
is
were
very
close.
close to Mr. Grant, who said,
I said $1,084,283.
and that is spot on now. It's said. Spot on.
Could you imagine? The one thing I can do with my life in this game show is that.
Googling the answer? Like, you wouldn't get the point there, buddy. If you would have had it correct on the dollar, there's no shot I'm giving you the point. What? We watch the VOD footage and you see like a white flash on his screen after the question gets asked. It's like, what?
All right. He won 1,214,548, which means Harstem is a little bit closer.
I'm getting destroyed by inflation.
Classic American. Let's go to round number 4, which is again match point for Harstem. So, Mr. Grant, you need to get this right.
Yeah, no problem.
Which year was Sarah Kerrigan born on Tarkosia? Which is her home planet, as we learned in a past episode of Who Wants to Be a Grandmaster. Now the question is, when does the StarCraft 2 story play? I think that's where Harstem's already out of it.
I'm just thinking if the StarCraft dates are before or after Christ.
There's humans in it with like sci-fi guns, bro.
Well, if you read some of the stuff that Jesus does, it sounds pretty impressive too, doesn't it, mate?
Jesus didn't have a Gauss rifle, I don't think.
Yeah, they left that part out in the Bible, mate. Well, I got my answer at least.
All right, Harstem, what did you say?
2232.
All right, and Mr. Grant?
I said the year 2483.
Did you Google that?
No, I didn't. I just figured, I think it's like 2506 or something that everything starts. It's right after 2500. So I just figure Kerrigan's like in her 20s at the beginning.
She's actually in her 30s because it's 2473. But
so why'd you ask if I Googled it? I was wrong.
You were into 10 years, like just a slight change, you know? If you
Hamster doesn't believe you can Google. He has no respect for your intellect.
There's 4 numbers on it, and I just can't manage to get all 4 of them copied. I don't know how copy paste works.
So, we have a 2-2 tie. And this question might decide everything, because if Harstem is better, is closer, he will actually not only win game 3, but the whole episode of Who Wants to Be a Grandmaster with 3-0. So, Mr. Grant, it's your time to shine for the comeback. How long does it take a burrowed roach to heal from just 5 to full HP? We need an answer in seconds. You know, burrowed roaches heal pretty damn fast. But how fast is that?
Could we get specified with or without tunneling claws?
Without.
On or off creep?
On creep. We have a clear winner here. Mr. Grant, what did you say?
I said 21 seconds, uh-oh.
That's fast. And Mr. Harstem?
I went for 40.
40, yeah. Cut that in half. It's 20 seconds, Grant, starting the comeback.
Did I Google it? Who knows?
Game 4. The list. The contestants are provided with a StarCraft 2 related category and both take turns in naming something fitting that category. Whoever names something wrong or fails to name anything in the given time frame first, loses. The category is structures with a name containing the letter E exactly once.
Can I start?
And we will only accept full names. There is no E bay, there's just an engineering bay, which obviously is more than one E.
Okay.
And also English language only, Mr. Harstem.
You think there's a Dutch voice pack or a Dutch language? No shot. All right.
I mean, I'm just making sure, right? Okay. Are both of you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And we will start with Mr. Harstem.
Forge.
Gateway.
Extractor.
Warp gate.
Supply depot.
Stargate.
Dark Shrine.
Tech lab.
Reactor.
Nexus.
Roach Warren.
Hatchery.
Spire.
Hive.
Hydra Den.
Hydralisk then, but yeah.
Does it count?
Lurker den.
That's 2.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm an idiot.
Ultralis
you're
Cavern was still there.
Ah, yeah. See, I got so caught up because I couldn't remember if it was a lurker cavern or a lurker den.
Yeah.
I completely started thinking about that instead.
Either one would have been wrong though, so it doesn't matter.
It's true.
Oh, there was way more than I thought there would be. Holy crap.
Oh, there are so many more. Auto turret, bunker, what do we have here? Ghost Academy, Infestation Pit, Nidus Network, etc.
Yeah, I was out of it as soon as I ran out of gates.
Warp Gate, Stargate. You got Tech Lab, which was sick. It triggered my reactor.
Yeah, I know. I was planning. I knew as soon as I said, I was like, I was going to get my reactor that I was going to do next. You jerk. It's like in a TVT when you float over to my reactor and you take it.
Yeah. I wouldn't have gotten that, I think. Just like I wouldn't have thought of auto turret either, although it is a building.
All right, with that, Mr. Harstem is still undefeated, I think, right? In Who Wants to Be a Grandmaster, winning 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Well, I'm not undefeated. I got destroyed by Winter, no?
Oh yeah, Winter destroyed you, right? Oh yeah,
he ate me alive. Winter knew everything. I bet he would have known the year that Kerrigan was born as well. Like, just for banter. He would have given you the month. Like, he's a bit freaky when it came to that stuff.
I think the month isn't even known, at least to the sources I saw.
Nah, but Winter does. Not the sources you know.
It's okay.
He'd link you a scientific paper published in Nature, and he'd be like, "Yeah, this is when Kerrigan was born." He's like, boom. Just like that. Takes all your points away. This guy's mad. I feel empty now. I was so excited by this game. I forgot to cheer. No?
I feel empty. You were excited by the game. You feel empty. I feel like I really disappointed you.
No, I mean, it's like it was so intense with the list. My brain worked so hard that I couldn't feel the happiness when I won, you know? It was a good match, that last one.
Yeah, that's the best game by far because it's a lot of the other ones are you either know it or you don't, and this one is so nebulous. It's just kind of open-ended.
I love the Connect one. I love the first game. It's my favorite. The
Odd One Out?
Yeah, the Odd One Out. It's so, I don't know, I just love playing that. Because you can do whatever. Like, you don't have to follow whatever Hamster thinks of.
That's true.
Yeah, I think that's one of those games that if I got to play it a bit more, it'd be really good. It's so hard the first time. I'm sure you had the issue the first time too, where you're just like sitting there like, oh, you're deer in the headlights.
The problem is you feel like an idiot when the other guy knows it faster.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Luckily, you didn't have to deal with that
today. Dude, my ego right now is pretty sick, all right? I beat the lore master.
I'm not the lore master. People think I know anything about the lore. I really don't.
Hey, you should have asked him about some timing when creep spawn on a particular co-op map. He would have gotten all of that. All right. I'm going to end the recording, I think. Or do we still need to do like a proper announcement that I won the game? I think that would be cool. Yeah. I don't want to pressure you guys, but I think it would be good to just hear it from the announcer himself, you know? Otherwise it's weird.
I mean, I did it, and then you just sat there and stared onto your microphone.
Yeah, because I was so confused. I was just thinking about building still. Like I was in this. That was flow state that you saw right there. So me staring in the microphone like a monkey.
You would have beaten several in that for sure, my guy.
I can't believe I wasted it on fighting giant grand games and who wants to be a grandmaster.
You're basically beating up a baby right now. What are you doing, dude? This is a war crime.
Can't believe I committed war crimes. That's so sad. Oh no.